AudioValve SOLARIS, the music machine. You could seldom find a product which will be over 35 years continuous developed. This could only exist if the technology during all trends and fashions changes survives and the purpose of the product is timeless. It's about the Solaris from AudioValve. If AudioValve's portfolio meantime includes now nearly each amplifier in the hi-fi segment, preamps, power amplifiers, phono preamplifiers and power amplifiers, all in tube technology, of course, headphone amplifiers are one of the company's core products. So began the AudioValve story with a tube headphone amplifier, short RKV, which Mr. Becker introduced in 1982. Now offers AudioValve the RKV in the third generation as RKVEI. New comes the Luminaire, which with balanced connections and a connection for electrostatic headphones according to STAX specifications offers more connection options for different headphones, as well as the Solaris, which could combine RKVEI and Luminaire and offers even more connection, so that it can also be used as a preamp or even as a power amplifier. The Solaris has inherited from the RKVEI also speaker outputs. A high-quality DAC board is available for all models, which adds a USB input to the devices, which is also included in our test device. If you want more than already extremely high series quality of AudioValve, you can also order the Solaris as a limited edition. For these devices, all components are selected by hand to 1% tolerance. In addition to a few elaborate tuning measures are used. Equipment. The Solaris can therefore be described as the top model among the headphone amplifiers from AudioValve. The top position is mainly a result of its variety of the connection. The heart, the actual amplifier circuit, is the same for all headphone amplifiers from AudioValve. It's about a tube circuit, with 4 ECL85 working in a Class A circuit per channel. The ECL85 is a relatively modern tube that came on the market in the early 1960s. It consists of two systems, a triode and a penode, and was originally designed for use in televisions. The tube is quite common and in the nearest future, the availability of replacement tubes is in any case guaranteed. Whereby the probability that the tubes have some year to change is very low. Helmut Becker has equipped each tube with a circuit that continuously monitors the quiescent current, so that the tubes always work optimally regardless of their aging state. The circuit itself is designed for transformerless operation, OTL, and delivers a power of 8 watts per channel, far more than ever a headphone needed. In the OTL mode, the Solaris can use the powerful output stages headphones with impedances between 25 and 1000 ohm and drive them both unbalanced and symmetrical. For balanced connection, a 4-pin XLR jack and 2 commie jacks are available, to which a balanced headphone with 2 3-pin XLR plugs can be connected. Unbalanced, 2 headphones with 6.3 mm jack can be connected to the same combination jacks. For lower impedance headphones, there is the low impedance mode. This is used as step-down output transformer, which allows to operate headphones with an impedance from 3 ohms on the Solaris. At the same time, a signal and supply voltage for the normal, equals not pro, headphones from STAX are available at the STAX connection socket. When switching to STAX mode, the Solaris provides the necessary voltages and signals for STAX Pro headphones. Alternatively, a dynamic headphone with an impedance of 16 ohms can be connected. In all cases, for headphones with very low efficiency you can increase the amplification factor by switch. Also, as far as the sources are concerned, the Solaris is easy to connect. 4 line inputs, 2 of which can be balanced or unbalanced, allow the connection of DAC or CD player, tuner, tape machine or whatever. In addition, there is a phono input from pickups. Since such a variety of connections would suit a veritable preamplifier, the Solaris also has corresponding outputs. So you can operate a power amplifier or active speakers with him. Passive loudspeakers can even be connected to the speaker terminals on the rear panel. The 8 watts that the Solaris can delivers amazing volumes. Incidentally, the volume can also be controlled using the enclosed remote control. Also noteworthy is the built-in DAC board. This is anything but a simple off-the-peg solution or a standard component purchased in Asia. It was developed by Manfred Fenning, who was also active in the field of digital technology for other well-known names such as Restic or BMC Audio. Ensmo's processor receives via USB signals up to 24-bit, 384 kHz or DSD-128 and leads them to further conversion, whose details AudioValve does not mention. The USB input is parallel to input 4. If a digital signal is present, input 4 automatically switches to the USB input. If no digital signal is present, the analog input 4 is active. Sound. In the test, the Solaris STAX had a lot to do. The entire range of high-end headphones featured here, starting with the Mr. Speaker's Magneton magnetostatic, with an impedance of only 13 ohms, marks the lower end of the test field via the conventionally dynamic Audio-Technica ADH-ADX5000 with an impedance of 420 ohms to the electrostatic Mr. Speaker's Voce, which needs a supply voltage of 580 V and a corresponding process music signal, was allowed to give an idea on the Solaris. In addition came my familiar working headphones. Also as sources everything came from the laptop with driver over a high-quality external DAC up to the equipped turntable for use. And how does Solaris STAX sound? Especially in any case. But it's not so easy to explain. Tonally sound neutral mini headphone amplifier, or they bring the tonal tuning of the connected headphones to advantage, without imposing a noticeable own stamp on it. Of course the AudioValve behaves properly in this regard. Dynamically it's like a POW, as a headphone just could provide, as headphone amplifiers could. Writing about resolution or detail rendering is just as idle. Rather, I wrote something about the different headphones. If there is one thing that distinguishes the sound of Solaris equally on all headphones, it is a truly remarkable accuracy, with which it seems to dedicate itself to every sound, every acoustic event. It's like looking at a modern TV with the latest UHD and HDR technology from an old TV with PAL video standards. Similar to the pictures, every detail seems more sharply outlined, each sound, color is finer and cleaner graded, dark parts of the picture, the base, are darker and still show structures and gradations, where somewhere long ago indifferent deep gray prevails. Also, the lights, the heights, radiate in a way and still show gradations, where you have previously seen nothing but uniform white. The whole thing, however, only true, if you make it aware. Because in the beginning you are simply overwhelmed by the overall impression. That's exactly what Solaris is all about. He presents his overwhelming sound characteristics as a matter of course. Not the details are in the foreground, but a clear, pure overall impression, which one without a magnifying glass. This is in my opinion the main difference between hi-fi, high fidelity, and high-end, no more questions. May 2018. Dr. Mertens, Iran.